Good morning. It is very hot today. Apparently it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, but today it's incredibly hot out there already. That's why I've just come back in. Stupid o'clock in the morning, we have Jimmy and JJ. I'd heard screeching, so I came out. And here you have JJ and Tiny with Jimmy. You can just see him over the wall there. Tiny doesn't come anywhere near. He ends up going off up the road. But he did stop to look for a moment or two before running. Jimmy, as you can see, is just outside the garden, but he then comes in to eat from the tray. He's there for a few minutes before leaving again. He does go over the wall. Then JJ decides to come over. He was watching Jimmy jump over the wall. And he then eats from the tray. It's not often I'm up at this time of the morning, but it was just nice to see them all, even though they did keep me awake. JJ then goes over to have a sniff of Jimmy and is told off. And that's him told. Jimmy was actually laid out there for quite some time. One of the big cubs and Monty. The big cub is then back again, or it could be the other big cub. I really don't know the difference between the two of them at this stage. Jimmy then strolls over. He's come for the chicken. And then Jimmy is back again for more chicken. And even more chicken. This time he takes every single piece that is there. So he's back to his old ways again, I think. One of the big cubs is back again. And then Tiny turns up. And I think it's Jimmy at the back there. I'm not certain. Pip strolls over and eats from the tray. Jimmy appears from the side of the car and I think he's chasing like a moth or something. And one of the cubs goes down the side of the house. But again, I don't know which one it is, but they're back out again. Jimmy then stops by for a bite to eat. And JJ turns up also. And here we have Daphne and JJ. Or is it Tiny? I really can't tell. Chip comes over. And one of the cubs is at the back of the car. I think this is JJ. Daphne is then back again. And Chip also comes back. And Jimmy comes back as well. Monty shows his face. Well, his rear end actually. And then Tiny comes over to join him. JJ is back again. And then Tiny comes over to join JJ. The two of them eat along side by side quite happily. It seems to be a night of them coming back as Daphne is back again. And then Ringo shows up, but he's not back again. This is the first time he's come today. And here we have one of the bigger two cubs out in daylight. And finally, Maggie shows up to clean up the dregs. And then Walter turns up as well. And eventually Stephen arrives also. So we've been out shopping. Carol had to go and have an eye test. So we took Carol for the eye test. And Karen and I went into a few shops. And we're now home again. You can just see there brilliant blue skies. It is really, really hot today. But Cybil hasn't been, as there's still nuts in there. Some of the mealworms have gone and all the sunflower seeds have gone. So that will be Walter. Anyway, I'm going to make myself some lunch now. And then just sit and chill a little bit because, like I say, it's very, very warm. But apparently we have rain tomorrow. Who would have thought a day like this followed by a day of rain? But fingers crossed, it's not going to be bad. So my lunch today is granary bread with mushroom pate with a sliced tomato in there and a sprinkling of salt on the tomato. And I've got 3 fruit scones and 3 crab sticks. And my coffee. One very hot cat. I love the way he lays like that. Norman's downstairs, he's just had some food and he's gone out in the garden. But this little fella, sorry Ken, he's enjoying the through draft because we have all the windows open upstairs. Okay, so look who's begging at the door. Auntie Karen is going to get us some nuts. Good baby. Another one. Yeah. Cool. Come on, yeah. Come on. Furniture Village sale. But hurry, early bird offers end Sunday. Final boarding call for holidays this summer. With TUI, you could save up to £250 per booking. Plus, we've got thousands of free kids places. Okay, so Cybil's coming back. It's now 8:15 in the evening and she's only just turned up. But it's definitely a lot cooler to how it was, so that's possibly the reason why. Tonight Karen and I are having sea bream with new potatoes out the garden and sweet corn. The fish looks a bit of a mess because I cooked the fish whole, didn't bother filleting it because I can't, and then we've just picked the meat off the bone, so it's not a fillet, it's bits, but it all goes down the same hole. Anyway, I really am going to enjoy this because I do love my fish. So we just put the skin and a few bits of the fish, and the seagulls are up there already. Carol put it out of her bedroom window and they're there. There was a third one, but it's flown off now, but there'll be nothing left there in a minute. JJ is outside, Norman's by Dave again. Kenny is in here eating the raw minced chicken. Come on then, mate. I don't know if he's going to come because of Kenny, but look, your food's over there. Go get it then. Good boy. Kenny won't hurt you. There's also some dental sticks on that tray tonight as well. He's been around for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to come over. People, cars, dogs. But it's still early. It is actually still light. I've put my lights on, but I don't think we really needed to have them on. You good boy. JJ. Kenny's just going out now. I say he's not bothered about the foxes. Good boy. Oh, gonna take a piece of chicken, are you, mate? Yeah? Okay, so JJ is back. He's going to take a dental stick this time. Sort of thing Jimmy would do. Have you got a bit of a limp going on there, my little man? Here comes Jimmy. Hello, babe. How are you? You just missed your son. He's just up the road there, I think. Oh, okay, bye. JJ is back. Jimmy didn't come back, so I don't know where he went. Maybe he'll be back in a moment because he knows little man's here. Okay, little man's found his dad's plate. Gonna eat off the plate, are you? You a good boy. Are you a good boy? He's about 1.5 feet from me. Just goes to show how brave this little one is. What have you done to your paw? Oh, okay. No, he's gonna go. Okay, so Jimmy has arrived. Don't just take one of those. He's just going to take a dental stick because Norman is in the garden and he knows what Norman is like. Okay, so Jimmy has come back again and taken another dental stick. All that chicken and everything that's out there, and he takes the dental sticks. Okay, Jimmy's come back again and he's going to take another dental stick. Hello. Come and get your plate then. Jim, come and eat off your plate, my babe. Good boy. Why have you taken all the dental sticks first? You should have took them after. You alright? Yeah? Are they wearing you out still? I think they are, aren't they? A bit of noise up the road then. Come on then, mate. No, he says I'm going to take another one or two of these dental sticks. You can take the 3 then? Might as well. No, he dropped one. Yeah, he's taken the 3. Okay, so we've seen JJ and we've seen Jimmy tonight. I'm going to go in and see what I can capture on that bottom camera, as it's sad tonight because my sister goes home tomorrow and I'm going to miss her. It's been lovely having her for nearly 3 weeks. I'm going to go back in and spend a bit of time with her, so I will capture what I can from the bottom camera for the moment. If I get the opportunity to come out again, I will. Anyway, see you in a bit. Tiny is first to arrive on the bottom camera. She seems to love the wall as much as JJ does. She then comes over to get some food. I have sped this up just a little bit. It's just like ×2, so not much faster than normal. And off she goes. She's soon back again and Monty is there also. I love the way they take a sort of wide berth round the hedgehogs. Anyway, she grabs some chicken, decides she can't take more than one, and off she goes. Monty then decides to move as a car is coming. That's possibly why Tiny ran off as well. Tiny is soon back again though. He's there for a little while, running backwards and forwards, checking outside before coming back to eat. Again, I have sped this up a little bit. She grabs more chicken and goes. So it's just gone 11 PM and tonight so far we have seen Jimmy, JJ and Tiny. Haven't seen anybody else as yet, but I'm going to go in now. I won't be coming out again. I've just put some more chicken wings out on the tray and on the ground. Obviously I'll be putting more out before I actually go to bed, but I can't be too late to bed as I need to be up early in the morning to take Karen to her, where am I taking her? I'm taking her to her stepson's and then her husband will meet her there and then they'll go home from there, but we're starting off early. So anyway, I'm going to say goodnight now. I'll capture what I can on the bottom camera and failing that it'll be on the overnight and I will see you all tomorrow. So Jimmy is back. He comes in to take, you can guess, the chicken. Off he goes, and he's soon back again. This time he positions the 3 pieces of chicken so he can pick it all up in one go. So he stacks 2 pieces, then comes for the 3rd piece, goes back to the 2 that are stacked, back to his old ways, 3 pieces and gone. And Jimmy is back again. This time he takes a piece of chicken from the tray. Chip then arrives. I haven't seen her properly for a couple of days and I can't resist, so I do go outside to her. So Chip has arrived. I was just going to come out and put some more chicken out as Jimmy has been and taken quite a bit. And this little lady's turned up. How are you? All right? Yeah? How you doing, baby girl? You've certainly gone very dark this summer. You were very light last year. It's okay. She's going to nab a piece of chicken and off she goes. Right, that is it from me for tonight. I am going to bed in a few minutes, so I will definitely see you tomorrow for the second time. Good night.